Well, think about it. About 14 months ago, most of us had never even heard of Zoom. Now, it's a big part of our lives, but it's also exhausting. And then there's this. A new study from Stanford says the Zoom fatigue, is worse for women. Here's NBC Bay Area's Christie Smith.
Along the Embarcadero in San Francisco, we asked people about how much time we now spend on video conferences. No surprise, we all do it, and many are a little tired of it.
It's personally tiring for me.
We're forced to do it for school, so I tolerate it.
Nearly everyone we talked to said it's clear so-called Zoom fatigue is real, and according to research from Stanford, it's hitting women harder than men.
So it's pretty pervasive, but more so for women. The big question is why.
Jeff HANCOCK is a professor of communication and co-author of the study that looked at the impact of our time on screen.
And the biggest predictor of it is the digital mirror. So we have a self view. Right now I'm looking at myself as well as looking at you. And that digital mirror distracts us. And it turns out it distracts women more. They are more likely to attend to that. And then that gets us thinking about, how do I look? How am I coming across?
Over time, that can cause negative emotions and anxiety. Research showed women feel more pressure to stay in the frame. They also tended to have longer meetings with fewer breaks. That could be related to home or childcare responsibilities. So what can you do to combat that Zoom fatigue?
Women can turn off that self-view on Zoom. Zoom's one of the best technologies because it allows you to turn off the self-view.
And companies can implement policies to help, like shorter meetings or not holding video calls on some days.
My company actually instituted a meeting-free Friday. So on Fridays, there are no meetings.
NATASHA DEEGAN says changes at her job have offered relief.
I've actually started to turn my camera off just to give myself a break.
And take a breath. The study also found extroverts and those with a sense of calm reported less fatigue too. In San Francisco, Christie Smith, NBC Bay Area News.